Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Sorry for not uploading yesterday. I actually had such a busy week of painting your custom ordered pots. I was so in the zone, the arty juices were flowing, so just wanted to give all of my energy for that, and I hope you don't mind that the video will be one day late, but we're back. I'm gonna show you some cool plants today, some beautiful blooms, cool bonsai trees, and just a bunch of cute updates, cute plants that I have been just eyeballing throughout this last month, and they were just making me so happy. And I guess these were the plants that caught my eye the most, and I was curious about them the most, and they just, oh, they're precious. Oh, they're precious. You know what, let me show you real quick. I just really wanted to show this piece I worked on yesterday. I just waited for the dye to dry. Lady asked for so many specific details and I feel like I nailed it. Oh, what a cutie. Two cute little puppies with butterflies and sunflowers and favorite colors. Oh, very good design, but let's put it aside. I wanted to keep it in front, so don't forget to talk about my custom pot orders. I am open for business, so if you are wondering if you could order right now, yes you can. Here is my email and Instagram or Facebook where you can write me and we can talk details about ordering. Yes, I do ship to United States. Lots of people tend to ask that. I feel like about 80% of my orders are going to States, so here we go. Cute little new pot that I just finished. If you want to see more of my process of art and how everything is going from the start to the finish, like me shipping them out into the world, you can go ahead and check out my vlog channel. I upload there like twice a week and I share a big chunk of my art process in there as well. So shameless plug. Anyway, alright, so now it's safe and sound and we can talk business. Let's do this. And I have so many plans to show you, so let's probably jump straight into it. So 10 beautiful plants. I wanted to share more actually right now. I'm thinking maybe I will. We will see where the day will take us, but beautiful plants that I feel deserve your attention. They have been trying real hard, so let's give them a beautiful spotlight. Most of these plants you haven't seen in a while, so it should be fun. Alright. Of course, we gotta start with the blooms. And who else if not my beautiful Hoya multiflora would do that? Oh my gosh, she's blooming for me maybe for the third or fourth time this year. It's a crazy plant. Here's actually a peduncle that she just dropped and I did not film it in time, unfortunately. This one is also started to drop the bloom, so it's not a full peduncle, but you probably can see why it's called a shooting star Hoya. Oh, what a cutie, and what I'm excited the most. Honestly, it's been blooming so much for me, it haven't been growing this much for me as she was blooming. So to finally get a new set of leaves is such a win. And just look how large they are in comparison with the previous ones. Oh, you still can see the fresh colors on it. An edge of variegation because it's a variegated one. Beautiful, beautiful Hoya. It definitely reminds me of citrus plants, and it was actually a gift from my friend Bruno. So very cute plant, always reminds me of him, and I just keep on checking on her, and maybe soon we'll need to repot her, but so far the roots aren't going too crazy. We have just a little bit around, but so far so good. Definitely one of my favorite Hoyas ever, and I love her. Oh, we won't stay too long on her because I feel like I showed you her blooming like a month or so ago, maybe even in my previous favorites. Wouldn't that be crazy? Okay, I put her back because we have a bunch of plants on this table and it's getting dangerous over here. So let's probably go with another one, and this pot slash fairy garden is just overflowing with plants and I'm so excited to see that. I planted it this spring and it's crazy. It's crazy. I wonder if you do remember me planting this cute Sempervivum garden. Look at all of those babies. You almost cannot see the decorative pebbles anymore. So much going on. Some of them are just spilling out of the pot. How cool is that? You can see aerial roots even. Do you see that? This is such a cool pot, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that when winter comes, because Sempervivums and others rosette-shaped succulents are not doing great in my north-facing apartment. All of my windows are north-face except kitchen. That one is, I feel like, west, maybe, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I guess I'm gonna try to blast it with grow lights, but Right now I'm just trying to appreciate how wild it's looking. All of the plants grew around those 3 pieces and I cannot move them anymore, so they're sticking in there. I mean, technically I could see they're not going anywhere. So this looks so cool and exactly what I was going for. So that crazy wild jungle vibe of overgrowing stuff. I feel like this would look so cool with a spooky garden if I would make it in the beginning of summer or spring, but with spooky decorations. Like, I'm not sure if you can see that. Can you see that? For example, this headstone that says "Stay Scary," right? Imagine it standing in there. This definitely would look like abandoned grave of some sorts, right? Oh, maybe an idea for the upcoming videos. Let me know if you would like to see something like that, because you know that I love spooky vibes and you know that I love creating fairy gardens. So this, I just came up with this, and honestly, I already can feel the itch to create it, because oh my gosh, that would be actually beautiful. I probably shouldn't touch them and leave them till the next year before the growing season is over, because soon the growing season is going to be over, so I guess we'll see. Let me know in the comments, vote in the comments, and I guess we'll see where your brain takes us. Anywho, since we're talking about wildness, let's talk about this beautiful Adenium arabicum. This is one of my bonsai looking plants, and this one just looks fabulous, isn't it? This is a plant that I got from a plant swap last year. It was my most proud plant that I brought back from that plant swap, and I love it so much. I just cannot stop staring at it. Just look how cute and bushy. Oh, such lush, cool looking plant. It reminds me of baobab for sure. Such a cool plant. Once again, would look so cool in some kind of spooky fairy garden. Maybe a tree from maybe Hobbit movies, you know, those alive trees that were guarding the woods and stuff like that. So to add some whimsical touches. Oh my gosh, actually I do have a Hobbit fairy garden that needs some love and touch up, because it's been overgrowing for 3 years right now, I believe, maybe 4. So it's so overgrown you cannot see the hut anymore, the one that I made of like Hobbit house. So maybe that should be a fun project. I just keep on postponing working on that because it seems like such a big task, and I also want to make it once again as a cool fairy garden, not just take it apart and forget it, because I feel like this is such a cool project that I did years ago, and with every year it just gets more and more impressive. So I'm not sure about that one. Let's not talk about that one. Let's talk about this one. Oh, such a beautiful plant, and during the winter it did lost all of the leaves and did looked a bit worrying for me, not gonna lie, but oh, when the summer came, look at that. Definitely looking like a tree. It haven't bloomed for me, and since I got it from a plant swap, I have no idea what kind of blooms it would have, like what kind of colors, no idea, but it's a beautiful mystery plant for sure, and I'm just so happy to have it. Honestly, I keep on thinking about maybe pruning it, but maybe in next spring, because some of the branches are getting a bit long, but also it still looks cool. It still looks pretty compact, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, what a beautiful plant. Can you believe I got it for free? Almost. I think I swapped couple plant cuttings and added like extra like $10 or something like that. I need to go back into that video and check it out. It's been almost a year ago, so oh, so cute. So cute. All right, we have a couple more blooming plants as well, so let's get one out of the way. And this is the one that you saw not that long ago on my channel as well, and this is an African violet, the most classic plant of them all, and this is actually a plant that has a very special story. I got it in a marketplace while walking my dog, and I noticed a grandpa selling a couple houseplants, the most common houseplants there could be, and he was sad. He told me the story that his wife passed away, so right now he was looking for a new home for all of her plants because he knew he couldn't take care of them and keep them happy. So I felt so proud that I could buy one plant and give it a new home, and it's been like 2 years ago right now, I believe, and before that I used to kill those African violets like there's no tomorrow, and for some reason, maybe with some magical help of that grandma, I keep this one alive and it just keeps on blooming for me like every 2 seasons, I believe. So very special plant, and of course I wanted to share how lush and pretty it is from that side. Oh, Oh, let's not look there. Very beautiful plant. I definitely need to go ahead and take off some of those dead foliage leaves. Actually, just right now took it from that shelf to show you. So, oh gosh, maybe I should repot it next spring because it's been growing in the same soil for a couple of years right now for sure. Oh my gosh. Yep. Okay, lots is going on. Just look at that long stem, that African violet. Yeah, this one is, it's kind of crazy, but so beautiful from far away. Just like me, probably. Kind of wonky and crazy, but from far away, not too bad on your eyes. Oh, gorgeous. Let me put it back because it's a heavy cement pot. God dang. Lovely. Moving on. Okay, I feel like, wait, how many plants did I show? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so we're getting close to the middle. So let's right now insert the largest plant I wanted to show you this month, and it's my Monstera deliciosa large form. I know it's not the craziest and most rare plant, like the previous one wasn't either, but they're so special in my home, and this specific one, I'll insert the footage right now. It's so pretty, and it just gave me this new crazy humongous leaf with finally coming back second fenestrations. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud and happy, but also a bit scared because it's reaching my ceiling, and oh, we might have a problem incoming. Maybe for the next year, maybe during the winter it will relax a bit and stop growing new leaves. It actually doesn't grow new leaves very often, so I feel like maybe I get a new leaf every half a year or so, so we still have time, you know? Well, at the same time, this looks freaky. This corner that I showed you with this Monstera is so cramped right now, but honestly, I just need to look for space for that baby, and the leaves are so long, they just take a big chunk of space, so that space is kind of the one that we don't go through that often, and it's kind of, you know, comfortable to have it there, but I would love to give her like a spotlight, like a beautiful naked wall without anything else, without any other plants around, just to see how magnificent she is. So I guess we'll work on that in upcoming videos. I'm actually thinking to go ahead and look for some kind of maybe cabinet or a stand in the Facebook group, like a little bit cheaper option that we can work with and put her somewhere in a more special place. But once again, that is like the future project, so subscribe and stay tuned to see where we will go with that, I guess. Anyway, let's move on to another blooming plant. Yes, a third in a row. Oh my gosh, we can definitely feel the summer in this apartment, and this makes me so happy. I have a couple more blooming plants, but that ones, they just didn't deserve the spotlight. I'm not gonna talk about it. Anyway, this is a cool Huernia, and finally, look at that bloom. So dark. Like a black hole, like there is no tomorrow. It doesn't have any kind of smell, and this plant is kind of crazy. I do understand that. I need to work on it. I actually also got it from the very same plant swap. Oh, this branch looks kind of broken. I also got it from the same plant swap as I did that Adenium arabicum that I showed you not that long ago, right? So, you know what, maybe we should put on a list to go ahead and repot it after it finishes blooming, of course. What a beautiful and fabulous bloom. We have a couple more on the way. If you will take a closer look. Yes, we do. And then I guess we're gonna need to work on it a little bit because it's... Wait, we had more branches. Wait a minute. I could have sworn it had more branches. I think I just found a crime scene. So this specific branch used to have 3 of those branches, and always thought about propagating them. And yes, I can see the old sap. Can you see this ones? 2 spots. The old sap, and I also can see 2 babies, very same size as those, just sitting in here. How mysterious. I wonder if my husband, while closing the window, might somehow did all of that and tried to cover his... Oh my gosh, I think I did. You know what? Let's check in. Agniau, gali ateit? Klausimėlis. Čia kur buvo 2 šakelės. I knew it. I flipping knew it. Dar per video sakau, I think I just noticed a crime scene.
It's not crime, liudininkai.
Sir, and didn't say anything?
Oops.
Naughty.
You don't have to know everything, okay?
I guess I was right. Well, well, well. Caught in action. Okay, yeah, so I guess we definitely need to go ahead and report these babies ASAP because lot is going on, okay? This plant is definitely looking like some hurricane went through and it just blasted all of those branches to all sides it could. So yeah, I guess stay tuned. We're gonna need to work on this one for sure. For sure. Alright, another one. This one for sure needs to go on the list because I feel like this is one and only plant that I managed to rescue from trash containers in a really long time. And if you have been following me for at least a couple of years, you definitely know that I love to rescue plants whenever I find them outside, you know, when people leave them for other people to rescue. And for the last couple, oh my gosh, like I want to believe maybe even a year, to find a plant left outside for the destiny, you know, to either die or be saved by other people has been such a rare occasion, which at the same time I feel like is kind of cool because people are not just getting rid of plants, probably they're selling them on Facebook markets or I don't know, giving to friends or something like that. They're just not throwing them away, which should be a great like point, right? But at the same time it's like, but I miss rescuing them, you know? But anyway, I don't want to be selfish. So here's just one of those, oh my gosh, it's heavy. One of those rare occasion plants that I did rescue. I actually did rescue this whole bunch of plants together with my mom and sister while we went on a morning walk. And these guys, okay, I did report them. Oh yes, yes, I can see the roots. Yes, I did pot them up. Wait, I'm not sure if you will be able to see that, but there are some roots. So I did pot them up not that long ago. I feel like maybe a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. So definitely not that long ago. So this is impressive to already see some roots. And this is crazy. This is definitely a crazy hair day. And I'm so happy to have this plant. It's my one and only Crassula plant. My grandma used to give me a couple cuttings from her huge plant, but I just kept on killing them. So to finally have this one happy, I'm like very excited to have it. It's a beautiful, chunky, mature plant. So, I mean, these were just simple cuttings, freshly taken cuttings without any roots. So they're happy, and this makes me happy. It's heavy too, which makes me heavy too. Alright, we're almost there. We have a couple more plants to show you, and I think you won't be surprised by the choices. I mean, maybe one. One of those is going to be surprising, another one not so much, because I just got it in one of my recent houseplant shopping videos and I'm in love. It actually inspired a bunch of my custom ordered pots because I keep on painting that beautiful green veins Maranta. Oh, this is, I think, lemon lime Maranta, so technically not green veins, but a beautiful specimen. I feel like every single leaf is such a piece of art that makes me so extremely happy. What a precious plant, definitely very, very special, and I feel like this gives just like such a charm out there back in my plant shelf. So many colors, so many pops of, you know, light veins and contrast. Oh, and I feel like it works perfect with the spot as well, that you cannot see. So, you know what, let me put it right here because I want to show you, wait. Because I want to show you a plant from the very same shelf and it's going to be a bit easier for me to take it out. I also soon going to be showing more of that alocasia that you can see in every single one of my videos. Definitely one of my favorite plants, and it's growing a new leaf right now. Oh my gosh, can you see? I'm not sure. There's lots going on. Yeah, the Trophidophoria is working on a new leaf as well. Can you see? Anyway, we're not talking about them today. That's why I don't like to touch my plants on my shelf too often, because I'm clumsy. And I just broke off a completely fine leaf of that Florida Beauty. Anyway, this is my beautiful cutting. This is actually still that leaf that I got from Uroš, like the original leaf from that plant mail that was so crazy. I had like the coolest unboxing ever. Here's a link if you want to watch it. It was so cool to get so many variegated and rare plants. I actually have been propagating this plant, so I'm so happy to see it so precious again and growing new leaves. Look at this new leaf. It's almost like half moon. It doesn't look as impressive yet, but I have so much trust in it because I know it won't be disappointing whenever it pushes a couple more leaves. It's a pretty slow grower for me, but I don't mind that. It stands on the very back of my shelf, so it doesn't get too much sunlight, but at the same time it's doing okay. Like, come on, even the original leaf is still sticking around, so that makes me happy. I have a very similar philodendron Florida Ghost, and that one is going crazy. It reverted, unfortunately, but it's like a whole bush, and I honestly don't have much space for it. So to see one slow growing plant but still rewarding, it's actually kind of refreshing, because I don't need to worry too much about where I'm gonna put it and what I'm gonna do with it, because it's a chill guy. It's a chill guy. Kind of show off, but a chill guy. Let me put it back. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Anyway, so these are all of the plants that I wanted to show you today. All of these plants were catching my eye so much, probably for obvious reasons. So many of them are blooming right now, which I don't get that often in my collection. I do get most of my plants for the foliage, not for the blooms. So whenever I am rewarded with some cool blooms, it's kind of surprising, but at the same time still rewarding and very exciting. So to get those blooms, of course, I need to share them with you once again, because it's not so often that it happens in this household. I also have cuttings, like freshly taken cuttings that are with bloom buds right now, like for example of my variegated Schlumbergera or Thanksgiving cactus. Like, what the heck are you doing? You need to grow roots, not blooms. So of course I do have more cool plants to share with you, but I guess I'm gonna talk about them in my upcoming video. So thank you so much for hanging out with me and hopefully enjoying all of these choices. Which one of these plants was your favorite? Maybe you have a soft spot for any of those. I feel like I gave a pretty nice mix this time. This whole, technically like half of these plants were one of the most common plants ever, nothing rare and crazy and variegated. But you know, it just depends on a month, or I guess where you are at your life. Sometimes I really appreciate my variegated plants and just enjoying having them so much, but sometimes my eyes just keep on noticing those simple, common plants that just are happy and growing so fast and beautifully and lush, and that's what makes me appreciate them so much, because it's rewarding to have a simple plant that doesn't bother you with any drama or stress or anything, and it's just being fabulous. Like, come on, this is awesome. But anyway, this is it for today's video. Enough listening of me yapping. You know, I could do this all day long. So let's chat in the comments. Let me know which one of your plants is your favorite this month. I would love to learn about your favorite houseplants as well, because it's always so cool to see how many different plants are out there being loved and appreciated every single month. So thank you so much for hanging around with me. Subscribe if you haven't yet, like this video so I will know to upload more of these favorite kind of or slash haul videos on my channel, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. But before that, of course, what Baloo? What Baloo? You're so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, I wish I could show you right now. Baloo is actually sunbathing right now on a sunny spot on the ground. Oh, so cute. Before leaving you, let me teach you a language lesson, just like we always do on this channel. Alright, a random one. Since I have this cute daisy design on my hoodie, let me teach you how to say daisy in Lithuanian and in Russian. If you want to say daisy in Lithuanian, you need to say Ramunė. Once again, Ramunė. And if you want to say daisy in Russian, you need to say Ramashka. Once again, Ramashka. And this is it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you sticking till the very end. If you did, leave any kind of green emojis and I will know that you watched till the very, very, very last moments of the video, and this will make me so happy because I love to yap, and when somebody loves to listen, it's like a beautiful marriage. Anyway, I won't bother you too much. Sorry about this, and hopefully till the next time. Bye. Please stop licking your balls. Caught in action. Another criminal. Why are you not moving?